One language and one spirit. Not too long ago, I remember someone coming up to me and saying, "Yin's going downtown to see a Steeler game and that?" And I was like, "What?" And I pulled out my book on how to speak Pittsburghese to look up and figure out exactly what they were talking about. It's interesting that we can go in different parts of our community or in different parts of this area, and people sound a little bit different. And then the further you go, they do sound different. And of course, if you travel around the country, there are different dialects. And then when you travel abroad, then you get to really find out what it's like to be in a country where you don't know the language, or maybe not as well as everybody else, and how you can be somewhat confused and lost in trying to understand what they're saying. I think back to my times in Mexico or even Scotland, where I did not expect to go and hear people speaking English in a way that I didn't understand anything that they were saying. Then I also went to Moscow, and that was quite an interesting experience. I only knew one word, spasiba, which means thank you, so all I could say is thank you, thank you, thank you. Then when I was in Palestine and Jerusalem, I was relieved that most people did speak English. But it made me think about how many different languages there are, so I had to look it up. It turns out there's 7,100 languages, or 7,200 languages, because they're constantly changing. There's always a new language popping up here and there, and it's amazing how we continue to evolve, and our language evolves as well. So it's hard to believe that there was ever just one language. I find that amazing. And yet, we know that language is a divine gift from God that can either unite us for good or for evil. So today we're looking at the difference between Babel's rebellion and Pentecost's redemption.